Hello world and welcome to Carowinds in Charlotte, North Carolina. It is 2022 right now and it is the day before SCarowinds opens to the public. The park is closed right now and we got an invitation to a media event. So that's where I'm headed at now. I've never been to a private media event before, so I'm really pumped up. They're going to show us all the stuff that goes with SCarowinds. Might even get some behind the scenes tours, some look at some merch. I'm super pumped up, so I gotta hurry up and get in there real quick or I'm gonna miss some stuff. All right, hope you guys have fun, but let's go. The red S is back. It's officially morphed from Carowinds to SCarowinds. And this is where they brought me. There's some vloggers and just content creators in there getting a makeover right now, but it started at 4 and I get off of work at 4, so I missed that. But we're gonna go in here and see if we can find anybody and take some video and content. Everybody's getting airbrushed and all done out here, getting ready for the spooky season. So look at the line. There is a lot of characters out here waiting to get all done up.
Oh no.
Courtney from the Jackson Travels getting some interviews in.
I'm gonna walk away now. I'm a little afraid.
Oh my gosh. Can we like video each other, or is that like dividing by 0?
Yeah, video inception.
Oh no.
That is. Yeah, we're gonna leave her now and
Let's do.
Let her have a moment.
How's it going?
Give me a moment.
So after the makeup deal, they're gonna send us over to the Tooth Fairy to do a lights on tour so that we can look around, and we are allowed to film there. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. After that, we're gonna do a behind the scenes tour of Boo Blasters.
We're gonna head this way through our London set, which for those of you who have been with us for a while, you know it was called Fleet Street, it was called London Terror, it is now called Ripper Alley, which helps bring our story of Jack the Ripper to life. So something really fun to think about too is that you're gonna see that for Winterfest. So you're gonna see it in full Hannah Montana Best of Both Worlds experience.
Headed over to Tooth Fairy. We're gonna go through Ripper Alley. Ripper Alley's the scare zone. Tooth Fairy is the maze. The mazes are a lot bigger, more elaborate, usually inside.
A great thing that we added was these fire pyres that we can help tell our guests where the attractions are, because finding fire is much easier than like going past the scary thing.
Here's Tooth Fairy. We get to go through it once with the lights on, and I think again with the lights off.
What's super exciting about this attraction is we've flipped its story on its head to ask what happens when parents don't believe or when parents tell their kids not to believe. So our first scene is the house, the room that parents are getting snatched from. Then we end up in the Tooth Fairy's lair. One of my favorite rooms in the entire attraction is what we call the treasure room. Andrew Stillwell's favorite as well. The treasure room has a piece of memorabilia from every single haunt attraction ever created. Super cool stuff inside of there. Lots of details. My favorite detail is there is a hand mold from the Overlord. Like super weird, but like pretty cool stuff. Then we go into the Tooth Fairy's tool shed where her tool masters make sure that all of the things that she helps to use to rip teeth out are ready for her. They're disgusting, by the way. Then we end up in her treasure room. Then we end up in her dentist office. A thing you will not see in our first round is what we call the Bloody Mouth room, which has video projection. Followed there by the Bloody Sheet room, aptly named because it's full of bloody sheets. Then we end up in what we call the Gum hallway. Then we end up in a hallway that takes us to our final scare. Those of you who haven't experienced the attraction, the Tooth Fairy's in the final room. It's pretty cool. So again, we're gonna walk through this first time with lights on. You are welcome to take photos. You're welcome to take video. Please be careful, please be safe. And then we're gonna meet back out here. We're gonna turn the show lights on. We're gonna let you walk through with show lights. Again, as a reminder, one of our policies is that we don't let folks video or film while in mazes. Guess what? That's not you guys. You got to experience this last time, right?
I did, yes. This one's a really good one.
I'm gonna let you scoot through, and if you'll wait in the tool crypt for me, I'll meet everyone there because there's a little pass-through for me right here.
Am I good here?
Yeah, you can keep going straight. Keep going straight. We gotta get a lot. Yeah, you're gonna follow the sound of my bullet. Marco.
Hello.
Yeah, you're doing great.
Which I feel like I've had a family reunion here before.
Sounds like it, don't it? This is the treasure room.
This is the treasure room, yeah, and those are the Overlord's hands right up there.
That is awesome.
Oh wow.
You might also recognize from Dinosaurs Alive.
Dinosaurs Alive.
Yeah.
Very cool.
So this is the treasure room. It's artifacts from different stuff in Carowinds.
Also Overlord's hand?
Yep, both of those hands are from our Overlord character.
Oh.
And if you want to head all the way to like where those ladders are right there, I'm gonna talk in here because that feels like the best option.
You don't see this stuff in the dark. That is cool. Tools here. Dental tools. Unconventional dental tools.
Yeah, it definitely, obviously feels different with the lights on. But, so this is how they make their way around these little hidey holes.
Yeah, absolutely.
So they don't have to walk through the whole maze.
These ladders were elf ladders for Winterfest, and they've just repurposed them for this scare maze.
Oh, he would.
Now, I know that there were not supposed to be any monsters in here, but there's one. It's Butch from Hanging with the Crazy Crew. How's it going?
Appreciate that. I'm good.
Blood and guts. Fun facts, this is just spray foam filled with teeth and paint, which is really fun. And then lots of weird textures as well. We really wanted to let the lights play a little bit more with texture. So there's a lot of weird textures, lots of drips, lots of blood. Thank you, moving this way whenever you're ready.
That's unfortunate.
Sorry, I'm trying.
Don't bother her, she's sleeping.
Alright.
Yeah, it's not very comfortable.
You know what's funny? Because like I'm still like waiting for somebody to jump out at
I know,
me.
me too.
Yeah.
It's almost worse when it's the bloody sheep.
I know, I hated this part last year. I was like, no!
I don't like stuff touching me. You know what I mean? And when you have to go through stuff like that,
It's hard.
it's
Yeah.
freaky.
That's nice.
Oh, look at that mouth. Teeth
Got a
all
pretty
over.
smile though.
They do. They went to the dentist. Oh yeah, that's cool. Something really fun happens here. I don't want to spoil it,
Oh, yes.
but it's a lot of fun.
It's my favorite part.
Don't ask the right.
It's keeping it Carowinds, right? On
Yes.
Instagram, Christy.
Christy and CP Food Blog right now. So,
right, there
so
you go.
excited.
Go follow her. Nighthawk is testing right now. I think it's supposed to be ready for Scarowinds, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
We're going for SCarowinds, which is tomorrow night.
Imagine that.
Tomorrow night.
Hope it runs tomorrow night, right?
That would be nice.
All the treasure room. All the teeth. Andrew donated all those teeth, by the way.
We're gonna head through again with the regular lights off and the show lights on. So we get to do a walkthrough twice in here. Looks like they have the sound on too. That treasure room here, that thing scared the crap out of me. They have a thing in here that is absolutely creepy. I think it says brush your teeth. That's what it says. I didn't know what it said earlier. Oh my lord. So you can't see these tools on the table. It's like very subtle. into this. Bloody sheets. Oh my gosh. See, that was much different when you turn the lights, the real lights off and turn the show lights on, add the sound and stuff. It makes it so much scarier. And I have to say that was a lot of fun, being able to see the difference of regular lights being turned off and regular lights being turned on. It made a world of difference, and I already thought it would, but I think it made even more of a difference than what I thought it would. They were able to hide a lot of stuff and make stuff a little extra creepy. But right now we're headed up the hill to do a behind-the-scenes tour of Boo Blasters.
Does anybody know that it's an original park building? Yes, it's an original park building if you didn't know that. It goes all the way back to 1973. It used to be called Harmony Hall. There was actually a song and dance show in here. Yes. So in the Carowinds fashion, you know, we like alliteration, we like keeping our history, so we now have another location named Harmony Hall. It feeds a lot of people and they still have shows in there. So that's always a fun thing to know about the place. We're gonna go inside and I'm gonna give you a tour. We're gonna walk around the whole ride, all right? So what you have to do is imagine that the stage is actually at the other side of the building. So this is the front, so the stage is on 180 degrees from it, the other side. So you won't see any of that. Look up in the ceiling, you'll see the structure. The structure's all been changed and whatnot. It's modified. So we basically gutted the whole place where we put the Haunted Mansion in here. So any questions before we go inside?
Here we go. That's cool kind of hearing the information about this place. I had no clue. They had a show stage straight back there. He said 180 degrees straight through here. I had no clue that was the case. I didn't know it was a show building that was like converted to a ride. Did you?
Yeah.
You did?
This is the original, yeah.
Oh, cool. Did you ever go to a show here?
No.
That'd be cool.
So we'll go over to the next car and then we'll... Symbols there. I don't know if you know or not, but the guns actually work opposite of what you think they do. You actually line the gun up with the target, and the target's actually sending a signal to the gun for the scoring. So when you pull the trigger, it's looking for that signal to come to it. So it actually works opposite from what you think it would.
Interesting.
Yes, you can. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can step on. You can touch. You know, unless your feet are real dirty or something like that. Yeah, that would be fine. Yep. You can sit. Yes. Mm-hmm. You can. That's fine. I'm not responsible for what your clothes look like after.
Oh yeah, white shorts.
Yep. Excellent. Reminder again about the center rail of my yellow bus bar. Please be careful. Got the crawl. How you doing? The biggest thing is that people are toxing up. That'll let that hurt. I won't have you. Yes, because you start taking pictures and not really. There I am.
What are you eating, skeleton? Don't do it, that stuff goes right through you.
That's a good one. There you go.
Probably never seen it with the lights on unless you. Probably tell on the mirrors that the lights on behind you can see what's behind. fluorescent light was awesome. It was exactly the right color temperature for making all this UV light stuff work. When you move to an LED, the cheap ones, you see a lot of blue light on, right? Well, to get the color temperature exactly where it needs to be, so you don't see all that blue, costs about 5 to 10 times as much to make an LED UV fixture, UV light. So that's why a lot of places you'll see a lot of blue light now, and that's why we still use the fluorescent tubes when we can find them. But they're starting to get hard to get. So that's another reason we'll do an upgrade and fix all that stuff.
Ooh, it's on that sheet.
Oh man, that is nasty. I didn't even notice that. Okay. I see nothing. Well, there's the ghost, his and hers. It's one of the creepiest rooms in Boo Blasters. My daughter seems to handle everything up until here, and then we have to hide eyes. Oh, look at that. It's kind of cool to see the carts so close. Oh, it touched me. He said that they're going to upgrade the gun system too, and the scoring system and all that. I think it kind of needs it. It'll be cool. That concludes our Boo Blasters tour. What'd y'all think about that? What was really cool about that tour is our tour guide told us that they have never done a tour through there. So we're the first people to get to walk through it that aren't like employees here at Carowinds. Drummers are pretty cool, right? Like, those are going to be pop-up event things. Like, they're just going to show up randomly throughout the park. They're not scheduled or anything. And she said, Courtney from the Jackson Travels said that it gave her Death Eater vibes.
Yes, they totally did. Especially with the masks and the hoods. It reminded me of that, and that's actually going on at Universal, I think. Right now, there's going to be soon, so that's funny that we've seen it here too.
Right? Yeah, I kind of agree with her. They looked a lot like Death Eaters, which honestly is super creepy. Up next, we're going to be right next to the Blue Ridge Country Kitchen for the very new scare maze, Paranormal Inc. Case 13, The Haunting of Hayden Hill. So you can see the peak of Hayden Hill back here showing up above the fence right there. It says 1864 Sanitarium. Sanitarium! I like Metallica.
I am so excited to welcome you all to Paranormal Inc. This is a maze that our sister park, Knott's Berry Farm, produced, and it changed, let your caps on. It changed the way that their mazes and experiences were produced. Few rules. When you go inside, no filming.
I'm getting ready to go into the Paranormal Inc. maze for the first time. This is a brand new maze, and who better to do it with than my haunt buddies. Last year we went to a bunch of haunts together, right?
That's right. And you may see us together again after this.
It's Dawn, Todd, and Chance. Don't play.
Chance.
Chance is a clown from
I'd really
HHN.
like it if I was Chance.
Jeez.
The thing I would put my hair in the ponytail.
Well, let's go do this. I'm pumped. All right, we just got out of Paranormal Inc. We were literally the second group of people to ever do this. We were not allowed to record, obviously. And I have to say, I understand why. That had a lot of new things that were just awesome. Oh my gosh, I gotta take a moment and I'll talk with you all about it in a second. Now that we're done with that, before I talk about what I thought about Paranormal Inc., we gotta make a trip through Ripper Alley. I said I was gonna relax and then talk about Paranormal Inc. I don't think Ripper Alley is very relaxing at all. Like, look at this lady. Paranormal Inc. Holy cow, y'all. They have a bunch of really cool technological things that they do in there. There's a little pre-show. It is amazing. Tons of projection mapping. I mean, I don't want to spoil it too much, but it was the best maze that I've been to at Carowinds, and that is without a doubt. I will confidently tell you all that you are going to enjoy that maze. There's a lot of good acting and a lot of good technology. Good job, Carowinds. Holy cow. Waiting on our food over at Harmony Hall, we get to see some Slaughterhouse scare actors coming through. That's one of my favorite houses. Now, Paranormal Inc., it is gonna probably take #1 now. That house was absolutely amazing. You all have to do that. This is going to be dinner for the night. So I got some chili here. Apparently they're gonna have that. We're gonna go through all of the food here in a little bit, but this is just what I got. Chili is really good. Love the cheese. Not very spicy. However, I tried these fries right here. They kind of resemble Halloween Horror Nights pizza fries. If you've ever had those, these were a little bit spicy, honestly. I wasn't expecting that at all. Haven't tried the cheese stick, and I haven't tried the cupcake. I'll give you my thoughts on that, though, when I do. All right, now I've tried everything, and I have to say, these fries, there is something in it that is hot, like spicy hot. And I was not expecting that at all, but they're good. I think I would get them on my own. So if you like hot food, go for that. Cheese is pretty much just your standard cheese stick, right? I mean, I don't know what else to say about that. It's good. Cupcake, really, really good. It's got some chocolate there. Icing's good. I think this like drizzle, that looks like blood, is like, I don't know, maybe raspberry or something. I'm not good at flavors like that. But all of this has been really good. I think I'd definitely get the chili again and the fries. Right now that I made it to the inside of the cupcake, I have realized that it is cherry flavoring on top, and it's good. Food was really good. Now we've headed on inside of Harmony Hall to check out the merch and the food that they have, that they're gonna have for Scarowinds. First off, this little necklace here with the skull that's blinking is a no boo necklace. Yeah, see it says no boo right there. So if you're wearing that out in the scare zones, they won't scare you. I don't think you can wear that in the mazes and get away with it, but they won't scare you out in the park. So it looks like they've got some little stuffed things. They've got some Tervises here with Scarowinds on the bottom. That's cool. And then they've got some Tervis tumblers here. It says Scarowinds, different colors, shot glasses. Ooh, and check out the collectible pin. And right here is going to be the shirt for Scarowinds this year. Really cool, and the hat has an S on there. Looks like they've got a tie-dye here for Scarowinds. And there's the same hat with a black S on it. It looks like they've got a kid's shirt here too. And that is really cool. See how it says Scarowinds and they have a scarecrow up there? I like that a lot. And they've got fudge out here, Scarowinds specific fudge. They have samples here too I didn't notice. I'm going to grab a few of those if you know what I mean. Alright, now we're going to go check out the food over here. Here are the drinks, and this looks pretty cool right here. It's got a syringe down in it. You squeeze it, I guess it's alcohol up in there. It goes out into the drink. I don't know if it's alcohol or flavoring, but that's fun. They've got twisted taters here. Really like those things. I've had them before at other parks, and they're amazing. Green apple donut funnel cake. Oh my goodness. You know, like how much cooler can that get? I love funnel cake. And look, what is this? Loaded nachos? We've got like fiery hot Cheetos and regular Cheetos and Doritos here. That looks really good. Oh, check out the milkshake here. It's candy corn. And there's the cupcakes we had earlier. And here's pizza fries. I guess that chili I ate was not actually chili. It was Brunswick stew. That looks good. And then right here is s'mores fries. That looks good too. I think I like the pizza fries better than the s'mores fries, just from a personal standpoint. And we've got, what is this, a skeet? I don't know what that is. That's what that looks like. They have bloomin' fried mozzarella. I had that before too. It was pretty good. Now to me, it looks like they've really kind of stepped up their game in terms of the food. The food looks amazing, and it's themed for Halloween, for Scarowinds. So any type of theming, I'm on game for it. It was all good. I liked it. Now we're gonna head on through Camp Snoopy, and this is gonna be where the Scare Zone Tricksters is. And
Vacation!
Hey,
Look
Big
over here!
Don't get me, bro.
All the YouTube down here,
Don't
man.
chainsaw me, bro.
Hello. What's that?
We ran into some sliders.
Oh, yeah. That was tough.
I don't know.
Stumbled into the wrong part of town down here. It is Tooth Fairy time.
This attraction. There are monsters and scary creatures in this attraction. Please do not touch the monsters.
So I know we've already been in it before. In this video, we walked through it twice. Once with the regular lights on, once without the regular lights on, and the show lights on. And now we did it in full swing. Actors, lights, everything, sound effects. I like the house, y'all. It's pretty scary, I'm not gonna lie. It's a little bit gross, but it's fun. I love it. Got some live music out here.
Get those ready, all right?
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
No problem.
You're so tall
Really? I didn't notice.
and kind of scary funny.
Oh, really? Am I scary?
Yeah.
I'm not even trying. Careful. Oh, yeah. Hi!
Hi.
What are we doing? What's that?
We're having a great time getting scared by you guys.
What's that? What is that? How about you?
Is a magical rectangle.
Red! There's a lot of really good ones. I like them all. But the cost to play is both of your eyes.
Harlequin Club Cabaret. You will enjoy a delicious array of, delicious eye candy, should I say. You hear the carnivorous clowns in the background, but at 9 o'clock sharp, we want you to be here at the main stage.
Now down at Sweet Frog, we're gonna head into the scare zone called Grave Walkers. It's about guests who didn't want to leave Carowinds, so they never did.
Way! Get out!
My GPS said to go this way. She said she hated me? Is that what she said? Oh. It's a good scream. Oh my gosh, the makeup. Look at that. This is the torch for Slaughterhouse. This house holds a special place in my heart because it's one of my first ones here at SCarowinds that I've ever done. Through the cattle gates we go to Red Ribbon Meats. We'll stop, let you all get a good shot of this. Look. Wow. There's the die right there. I love that. Now I am not able to record inside of this maze, so I'm gonna have to turn the camera off and put it up, but I will talk about it when we get out. Slaughterhouse, it's an oldie but goldie. I like it. It's a lot of fun. I mean, it's definitely like pretty twisted. You walk into this butcher shop and they ain't cutting up animals, let's just say that. Very gory, lots of just crazy stuff going on with these butchers. They're wearing like pig masks. It's freaky, but I like it. You know, I mean, it's old, but it is really good. Now we made our way over here to the Hurler to catch another show at the Blood Yard. It's a scare zone and a show all in one. Is lit up so nice right next to Silver Screen Studios. Condemned. That's gonna be our next house. I'll tell you all what I think. Surprise, surprise, it looks like we can video in here, so I'm gonna do it, take you all with me. Studio 4D now. Wonder if it's like Shrek 4D. Oh! a werewolf thing. Oh my gosh. Quit saying oh my gosh. Gotta get it together. Spiders. I mean, you can see this, there's spider webs everywhere. Oh, that's a person in there. Look at that. Whoa, snap. She got me. Oh my God.
Must be on time if we're going to make a movie. Will you be my lead actor? Of course. Oh.
Scream. You guys have a good night. Thank you.
Wow. Not gonna lie, had a lot of fun. I got scared like a couple times, so yeah, that was awesome. So the story behind that is that there's a director that takes some actors out to do his final movie, and he ends up killing all of them. So as you walk through the scare maze, you go into different sets. So you'll go to like a Dracula set and a mummy set and stuff like that, and you actually get to walk through it. And there's scare actors there, obviously dressed up for that set, that jump out at you. It's pretty good. I mean, it's been here a good while too. I've done it a few years, but it still scared me, so I had a good time. Right next to the carousel, in front of the theater, you're gonna find the Hollow.
I will get all of you!
Oh, he's gonna get you.
Pretty little punk. What are
Thank you.
Join us.
You're a lot nicer than that guy.
stay.
Guys burned it down, took our hearts, took our eyes, turned us into pumpkin pie. They'll got you, they'll got me, they'll got everybody.
I feel bad for her, but I like pumpkin pie.
I can't help it. Heard enough.
Bush makes good pumpkin pie.
Hey, I'm with you, buddy. I like pumpkin pie too. I really do.
You said you like pumpkin pie?
He did, not me.
No, how could you do that to me? That is my husband you're talking about.
Whoa,
I'm not fine.
that escalated quickly.
My bad.
Going through this little hedge tunnel right here, they've added some of these heads up here in the top of it. That is really cool. It's like a classic looking Frankenstein there. That's a nurse. Wow, this is so cool. I love vintage looking scary stuff like this. When you come into the park, if you take a right at the stage, go past Starbucks, you're gonna come to the Evil Emporium. And that's where they're gonna have some merch here for SCarowinds. So let's go. Y'all, that does it for the SCarowinds Media Preview night. Holy cow, that was a lot of fun. Now, I will say, Paranormal Inc., that was the best house at SCarowinds right now. Tooth Fairy, like that one too. That one was new last year. Paranormal Inc. is new this year. Both of them are great. So scare actors were high energy. It was so much fun. They have some new food. And let me tell you, they have a ton of shows too. So I honestly feel like SCarowinds is now a multi-day thing. Probably take you 2 to 3 days to get through all this, see all the shows, do everything. I had a blast, and I'd like to thank Courtney, Ryan, and Carowinds for inviting me out for this media night. It was so much fun, and I really appreciate it. I hope you all had a good time, and I hope you all just really enjoy these videos I'm gonna make over the Halloween season. So if you want to see more videos like this on SCarowinds and the surrounding area of Charlotte, you might want to click the subscribe button and join me, because I'm going to be doing a lot of videos. So thank you all for watching, and thanks for playing. Bye.